Okay, in this video I'm going to demonstrate adding the yellow and orange duotone filter to a video in Clipchamp. Okay, well you can see we're going to start off here on my wallpaper here, my desktop wallpaper. It's these two pigeons here. On a more serious note, I have to get to clipchamp.com. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down here to Google Chrome. You can see the icon here, I'm going to click that. And now I'm simply going to click this clipchamp.com icon I have saved here. Other than that, you could type in the address bar, obviously www.clipchamp.com. But I'm simply going to type this icon that I have saved here. Click this icon that I have saved here, pardon me. Click it now. And I'm simply going to sign in here. So I'm going to click this icon on the top right and click that. And I'm going to click continue with Microsoft. That's my Microsoft account. And here's my Matt Davis email here. You guys can't see that, obviously, for privacy reasons. No offense, I just don't want some spam emails. So I'm going to click that now. Okay, now excellent. Now we're in the home area of Clipchamp. This is clipchamp.com. Obviously, this is the free online desktop version I'm using here. Obviously, it's online. And this is the desktop version, the free version. So this is the home area, but obviously I want to enter the video editing area. So I'm simply going to click this create a new video here, start from scratch. Okay. And here's the video editing area. So now, before I import my media, I'm simply going to type in a title up here. Alright, yellow and orange dual tone filter. Perfect, that's original. And now before I import media, I'm just simply going to show you this over here. Over the preview pane here. See this size icon here? You can see the alt text there, change aspect ratio. I'm going to click that now, size. And I want to make sure that 16:9 wide there is checked. These are full HD clips I'm going to be working with here. So I want to just make sure 16:9 is checked because 1920 by 1080 resolution is full HD, and that's 16:9. Other than that, we have the vertical 9:16 is one, and the classic 4:3, which was the old CRT televisions, and vertical is great for cell phone videos, but I definitely want wide, so I'm going to check that. To make sure, click that to make sure it's checked. You'll have to check the specs on your camcorders, but most camcorders today are full HD widescreen. Okay, so that's 16:9. Even if they're 720p, that's still widescreen. So now we'll finally import my media. So I'm going to click that import media icon there. Oh, and my folder's already selected, so great. Now obviously you guys will have to navigate to your folders, but I'm going to select my files. I'm going to click that one there first, matte curls. Actually, first the matte upright rolls. I'm doing some exercises there with a resistance band. I'm going to click the matte upright rolls there and hold down the control key and click matte curls there. And now I'll move the mouse pointer down and click the open icon down at the bottom right of the prompt box here. Now the media has imported. So a couple things I'm going to say here. Now you can click the plus sign here to add your media to the timeline, or you can simply drag the media to the timeline. So I'm going to simply drag the matte upright rolls here down to the timeline. Perfect. That's on the timeline now, and now I'm going to click the matte curls there. So I'm going to click the plus sign there. I'm going to move the position indicator to the end here to make sure it goes to the end. So now I'm going to, sorry about that. See, position indicator there, you'll hear people call that a scrubber from time to time. I'll move that to the end, and now I'm going to click matte curls there to add it. I'm going to click that plus sign on the bottom right corner of the clip. Perfect. Now that should be positioned about right. Yeah, there's no gaps there. Now, sorry about that. That's your media there. I'll click your media there. If you want to see your media, I clicked outside there. It went to another folder there on the left, but if you want to see your media files, just click the your media icon there. And I'll click it now, it'll hide my media. And I'll click it again. There's the media again. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, back to business. You see this minus sign on the magnifying glass there, the zoom out timeline. the plus sign on the magnifying glass, zoom in timeline, fit timeline, and collapse timeline. So I'm going to simply zoom out the timeline here by clicking the minus on the magnifying glass. That's the one I need right now. That'll make it look a lot neater. Okay, perfect. Now before I add the filter to either of these clips, how about we simply watch these two clips? So I'm going to click the Seek to Start icon here under the preview pane, okay? That'll move the position indicator back to the beginning so we can watch the clips together. So I'm going to click the Seek to Start icon now. Now remember, when you click the Seek to Start icon, Clipchamp is currently programmed so that the clips, when you click the Seek to Start icon, it'll move back to the beginning regardless of how many clips are on the timeline. So now I'm going to click the play icon here under the preview pane. Okay, nifty. That's me just doing some exercises with the resistance band there. Okay, perfect. So now I'm just going to click that Seek to Start icon again and select my first clip by clicking on it on the timeline there. So I'm going to click it now. We have to select it to add the filter. Okay, so select it now. We can tell to select it because it's highlighted. So now I'm simply going to move the mouse pointer over to the right of the screen and click the filters icon. You can see that none is the default selection. Alright, so that means that no filter should have been added to this clip. And I also want to let you all know that sometimes when you mouse over a filter, the filter may appear on your selected clip, but that filter will not be added to your selected clip until you click it, okay? And it's typically only one filter per selected clip. Okay, so I could click the scroll bar here on the right and drag it down to find that filter, but I think what I'm going to do now is simply type in the search box to find it. So I'm going to type in yellow, there it is, yellow and orange duotone. So I'm going to click it now. Perfect. And when I clicked it, you can see this option appeared underneath it. Okay. And that option is intensity. I could click intensity there and drag it to the left to lower the intensity, or drag it to the right to raise the intensity. So I'm just simply going to click it and drag it to the left a little to lower the intensity. Okay. I think that's good there. Now you didn't have to do that at all. I just wanted to show you some of the creative control that you have here. So I've added that filter to the first clip. So now I'm simply going to click this collapse property panel. Actually, first I'm going to clear the search box. And now I'm going to click the collapse property panel there by clicking that icon in the top right. So now I'm going to select the second clip. I'm going to click on it. Okay, so it's selected. Now I can add the filter to it. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer over the filters here on the right and click it. And okay, I'm going to go through the same process again. I'm going to click in the search box and type in, just simply going to type in yellow. Okay, you can see it goes straight to it. Don't even have to finish the sentence there. Finish the name, pardon me. So I'm going to click yellow and orange duotone. And that added it to the clip. I'm going to move the position indicator over so we can see it more neatly. You can see now it's been added to that clip as well. So I'm going to click the option that appeared underneath it, and the option is intensity. See the ball switch? I'm going to drag it to the left to lower the intensity somewhat. We could have dragged it to the right to increase the intensity. Don't have to do that. I just want to show you the creative control you have here. Okay. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer over here to the right, upper right here, collapse property panel. Perfect. Now I'm going to merge these two clips into one longer video file so we can watch these two clips with the yellow and orange duotone filter added. So I'm going to click the export icon now, and we can see video quality. Your video will export as an MP4 file. So regardless of what file type you're using as your imported media files, it'll export them, as an MP4 file. We have the option of 480p for drafts, 720p, smaller file size, faster export, although that's not so bad. But I'm going to render it to 1080p since that's what my two original clips were. We would have access to 4K if we had a subscription to Clipchamp Premium, which I think is about $130 a year Canadian. But we wouldn't need 4K here anyway because the original clips were not 4K, they were 1080p. We would also have access to a GIF file, which is just simply an animated image file, but I can't export it to that because my two clips are longer than 15 seconds. So now I'm going to click 1080p there to begin the export. Perfect. And you can see up here in the upper right here, Yellow Orange Duotone Filter with Clipchamp is downloaded to my downloads folder. So that's on my Windows system. So be mindful of that. But what I want to show you all what to do here is save to your computer. I'm simply going to save it to my computer. So that'll make an extra copy. So be mindful of that. So I'm going to click to save to your computer. And we can see that my folder is still selected. You may have to navigate to your folder on your system. But you can see Yellow and Orange Duotone Filter made with Clipchamp. It's in the right folder. So now I'm simply going to click the save icon here on the bottom right. So I'm going to click it now. And I'm going to move the mouse pointer down here and click the show desktop icon. Okay. And I'm going to move my mouse pointer to my folder that I saved it to. Sample clips, Clipchamp, Yellow and Orange Duotone. And now let's watch Yellow and Orange Duotone Filter made with Clipchamp. So I'm going to double click it now to open it in Media Player. Perfect. So now I'm simply going to close that media window. The media player window, pardon me. Now I'm going to close the folder here. I click, of course, obviously clicking the X in the top right corner. And now I'm going to maximize my browser window again. I'm going to click Chrome down here again. Perfect. Okay, well that was the Yellow and Orange Duotone Filter in Clipchamp. Alright, remember this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp that I'm using here. And you have to be patient with this. The programmers may change, move, or remove a feature entirely. Always be patient and calm with the software. It's awesome software. Other than that, remember now, as I was pointing out earlier, I dragged the one clip to the timeline and I added the other clip with the plus sign that's on the bottom right in the import media panel on the left. Remember now, be mindful of not leaving gaps. Okay, make sure they're together. Other than that, I thank you all for watching, and thank you very much for your time.